modern 8-man event with Gunnar from on the Brinkman. And I am playing an abs and aggro list. And I am here with the two-liner. So I can only cast 2 spells in my hand. But they are pretty good. Oh, I think this is a pretty good mulligan. Yeah, I think that's a mulligan. This hand is quite a bit better, so I'll keep this. And we'll go from there. My opponent mulliganed also, so that makes me feel a little better about my hand. Yeah, I guess I will go ahead and just put that into the battlefield tips. Murmuring Brook, you might, or Murmuring Bosk, you might be thinking like, why is that in the deck? Well, let me reply. I have a Doran in this deck, so that is why it's there. Doran, it's a Doran abs and aggro list, kind of like Little Kid Junk, but with Doran and like spell skites. I think it's pretty good, so I'm gonna put it through this 8-man event and see how it goes. Looks like I'm playing against allies. Okay. I don't know if I want. I think I just want to kill that one just because I can right now. And then next turn play Lingering Souls just to, let's see. This adds white black, so I kind of want a green source. And I'm going to be taking a bunch of damage here, but it just had to be done. So I can just go ahead and play Lingering Souls next turn with no issues, and then hopefully play a Siege Rhino or a Whitliff Leech. And it looks like I will most likely be able to do that because I was able to draw another land, so it's great. Life is great. Everything is awesome. So I have 2 spirits in play, and my opponent has nothing. He doesn't have a green source, which could be great for me, and he doesn't have an Aether Vial, so he can't flood the board at instant speed. So I like that. Okay, so he's gonna play a Free Blade here. I think definitely next turn I'm gonna take 2 damage and go ahead and play a Siege Rhino. I don't suspect my opponent to be attacking with the Battle Singer, but he could. I doubt it though, just because, yeah. The Battle Singer is much more value not attacking. So I'm gonna white, black, white, colorless. Go ahead and just play Siege Rhino here and F6 the turn. I guess I'll pop out those graveyards. And F6ing. Definitely probably going to be blocking this turn. Next turn I think I'm going to play another Siege Rhino and then play Whitliff Leech at the end. But we'll definitely see what I draw. If I draw like a removal spell and he kind of adds a the 3-drop that gives protection to all of his guys when another ally comes in the battlefield, I'll probably definitely be playing that instead. Playing like the removal spell on it. Looks like he is casting. So I'm gonna get a Plains here just because the only Plains I have is from Murmuring Bosk. See how he wants to attack here. It's like that. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and trade 2 spirits off for a land. I think that's a pretty good trade for me, especially since it's only 1/2 of a card, so. Alright. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast the Siege Rhino here. And go ahead and pass the turn. Next turn I can go ahead and play Doran into Lingering Souls also, or I can just play Whitliff Leech. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go Doran into Lingering Souls, but That could definitely change with my draw step. I think he's gonna just pass the turn to me. Yeah, that would be the smartest thing to do. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and play Doran here. Nope, undo. Add a green source. And then flash this back. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get in there for 5 damage. Doran's ability, for people that do not know, each creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. So Siege Rhino right now is a 5/5, which is insane if you think about it. And Doran is also a 5/5. And yep, looks like I won that game. So Allies matchup definitely could be a little rough depending on how it goes. So do I want Dark Blast? I don't think so. Timely Reinforcement seems pretty good, and Curse of Death's Hold also seems pretty good. Rep Decay is great. Force of Resurgence is pretty good. Lingering Soul seems awesome. Inquisition seems alright. All these cards seem really good. What don't I want? I guess I could probably cut Whitley Fleege. And, maybe a Sorin. Gains me life, but I'm citing in Timely Reinforcements. Probably cut a Tassiger. I don't think Tassiger is great. Inquisition just hits everything in his deck besides Collected Company. Linger Souls has a bunch of blockers. Rep Decay is great. Maybe I could have Voice, but that's like 2 blockers. Ooh. Yeah, let's cut a Voice. Let's go ahead and do that. Especially because I cut the Wheatleaf Leeches, so it makes my Force Resurgences a little smaller. So here we have a hand that has a removal spell and 2 lands with 2 Noble Hierarchs, but 2 cards I can't cast, as in Inquisition of Kozilek's. So it makes this a little gross. If I draw a black source, this is great. I'll keep. Maybe I can just path to exile one of my Noble Hierarchs or something. So he does have a turn 1 play, as in a Free Blade, so he has a 1/2 for 1. Allies deck is pretty neat like that. Oh, well. I'd like to play 2 life. I'm actually going to lead with this Birds of Paradise because I think I want to go ahead and be able to cast Inquisition next turn to take out, hopefully, a stronger ally that he has left in his hand. So it looks like he probably has the Battle Singer again. Alright. So I'm going to be taking actually a decent amount of damage here. Probably, let's see, 5 damage? Yep. So I'm going to 13. So 5 damage on turn 3 is pretty good. But hopefully my opponent just doesn't have a whole lot of gas. Let's go ahead and Inquisition him before I do decide to do anything. So he does have Avengel. So I'm gonna take one. Gonna go ahead and cast Noble Hierarch and maybe cast another one. That will turn Gavney Township on quicker if I do cast it. And maybe get my team. Or do I want to cast Path? Think I want to. Actually, I think I want to Inquisition the Evangel out of sand. Yep. So he's left with Path and a Mutavault and an unknown card that he just drew. Not really worried about it. So I'm going to 7 here, but I definitely still have a Path in my hand, which is great. And I drew a Siege Rhino, so there's that. You know, when you just draw the nuts, sometimes life is great. So he does use the path ability, which I am A-okay with. From here, I want to get... I have one white source. Well, I have a lot of white sources, actually, if you count Noble Hierarchs. One black source, two black sources with birds. Just go ahead and get a swamp here. So that's definitely going to buy me some turns with that 3 life I gained. Here I now have path, so depending on what he plays here, I could pass something. I kind of want to... I think I'm going to path that Mutavault. Probably get a forest, yeah. They usually play 1 forest in the ally deck, I think. Take 3 here, go back to 7. Aether Vial, okay. So I drew a Replicate, which is nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that. And yeah, I'll pass the turn. So now I can start Gavny Townshipping, I can Replicate something. Definitely depending on his draw, we'll decide if I want to Replicate something. If it's like another Battle Slinger, I think I'm going to have to Replicate. Mirror Entity. Okay. Now I don't think I'm going to have to Replicate that yet. I will next turn, I think, after I Township. I'm taking a bunch of damage here. Do I take 4, go to 3, and then Township? Can I go to 3 though? Is that even... Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, so he's got 0 cards in hand. White, green. I'm gonna Township here. Well, sometimes you just draw well, you know? Sometimes you just get it. So Curse of Death Soul's going to take care of Battle Signal and Mirror Entity and leave him with the 2-3. I'm definitely blocking next turn. I will trade a Noble Hierarch or a Birds of Paradise here. Think I want to trade my Noble Hierarch because some lists play the Outlast guy that gives flying. I really don't want to get... I know this has Exalted, but that's actually not the end of the world here. So... And I have a Replicate, so it's awesome. Yeah, I think I just pass. And then I can Replicate his Free Blade, if need be. And something else, because I have enough mana to Replicate 2 things. Oh. Well, now I don't have to do anything, and I can just go ahead and activate Gavny Township here to pump my team. If he were to attack there, I definitely would have Replicated, I think. Or, actually, I would have just blocked. What am I saying? Would have just blocked. So now I can Township and a Replicate, no problem. So now this is just looking great. And my opponents, a lot of my opponent's creatures are turned off by this Curse of Death Soul. And if I draw another one, well, the game's probably pretty much over at that point. So I'm feeling pretty confident that I'm gonna win this game. And I'm probably just gonna erupt decay that right now. My opponent might scoop to this, maybe not though. Oh, there's a voice of resurgence. Just gonna. It's probably incorrect way of tapping. Maybe I should tap my actual lands. I don't know. I don't think it actually matters because I don't think my opponent can win now. He does have an Evangel, the 3-drop. Yeah, it's Kybera Evangel. That's a 2/3 for 3 mana, but that is I've already got rid of 2. They play 4, but all right. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and attack with this Voice of Resurgence. And I could have activated Township there in response and done an extra point of damage. I don't think it changes the clock, but this next turn he's dead to my Noble Hierarch Birds of Paradise. Oh, was he dead last turn too? I guess he was dead last turn. So I was kind of slow rolling, but he could have had a Collected Company and definitely hit something to get back into it. But that's round 1 of this 8-man. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for round 2. This is Gunnar with On the Brink Games.